Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for September 25th, 2023, called 1 to 9 Pills by Philip Newman. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Arrow. Digits along arrows must sum to the total given in the corresponding circle or pill, read left to right or top to bottom. Alright, it's an arrow Sudoku, but instead of just having a circle with a line, we can have pills, which means these are two-digit numbers. So for example, if this was a 6 here, then this would be 16, and these two would add up. If this was, okay, it can't be 27, but let's say it was 27, and then these three digits would have to add up to, you guessed it, 27. And the same thing is said here. So if this is maybe um, 27 again, right? Oh, it can't be 27. Let's say 26, then it wouldn't be 62, it would be top to bottom. So that would be it. And these three digits along the arrow must sum to the pill, and then again with the circle here. And whatever these digits are, sum to this digit. So those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, so right away, I'm noticing something, and I'm noticing this because the very last time we did a pill Sudoku, I hadn't discovered this idea yet, and it is that 7, 8, and 9, which are the maximum you can put on a 3-cell arrow, can add up. The maximum they can add up to, or the maximum you can have in a 3-cell arrow is 24. Well, I noticed very quickly when I was doing my example there that this cannot be 21. It obviously cannot be 22. It can't be 23. Can't be 25, so it must be 24. And that gives us a 7, 8, 9 triple here. 1 will be placed somewhere here. So will 3. 1, 3, and something. We need to place still 5 and 6. So this is a 5, 6 pair, and then this is 1, 3, 5, 6. Eventually we'll figure this out. But 7, 8, 9 is interesting. What can this be then? Well, it can't be 12, it can't be 13, it can't be 14. And we'll say it can't be 17. So we know it can't be 14. It can't be 17 because if it was 17, it would require an 8, 9. And we know because of the 7, 8, 9, this cannot be 7, 8, or 9. This can at most be 6. And it has to be 6 because 16. So 16 would have to be made up of 7 and 9, and you can't do that. This has to be 6 to be 15. Sorry, I should just do normal 6 because that's the highest you can go. Because if you try to make this 16, you cannot make 16. So this has to be 15. This has to be 9, 6. That gives us 6 here, which tells us that this is actually just the 1, 3, 5. So I guess if I had waited a little bit, it would have given us that information. We are missing 7 and 8 here. So I don't know what that does yet, but I will mark 7, 8. We'll pull out the 7 from the diagonal. Oh, from the diagonal down below, and we'll pull out the 8. Oh, well. Okay, well. Here we go. Can this be 8? The answer is no. This can at most be... Okay, well, on a 3-cell arrow, this can at most be 2. On a... If you had a pill like this, and you had all of your digits in a line, then the maximum sum is 36, because 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 add up to 36, and that leaves you with a 3, 6 left over. But we cannot do that in this Sudoku, I don't think, anywhere. The maximum we will ever have is 24. So, I guess I should have seen this right away. If this can't be 1, right, 1 then something, this must be 2, which leaves us with 7, 8. This 8 tells us that this is 7, and this is 8. We're then left with 3 and 4, right? Here. And that tells us that we need to place 1, 2, and 5, where 5 can't go in the middle. 1, 2, 5. And then that leaves us with more information here, where we can say we are missing 4, 6, and 9, where 9 can't go on the right. 4, 6, and 9, where 9 can't go on the right. We know this can't be 25 for the reason I stated earlier. 6, because these have to be two of these two different digits. They cannot be two of the same digit. You can't be 3 and 3, so it has to be either 2 and 4 or 1 and 5. If it's 2 and 4, it's 4, 2 specifically in this order. Otherwise, it's a 1, 5 pair. Can 4 ever go here to make 21? If 4 goes here to make 21. Okay, well, it definitely can't make 23 because then you have 19 left over. But if you use it to make 21, you have 17, and you can do that with 8 and 9. So this could be an 8-9 pair with 4 to make 21. So we are safe. I I can't I can't seem to get any more information out of this. So um, let's look. This has to either be 2 or 1. Oh well, these have to be different. So these are a 1-2 pair, right? These are a 1-2 pair. Um, this is a 1 or 2, but not a pair. Oh, and we actually know which one is which. Wait. Yes, of course. Sorry, yes. Because this can at most be 6, and that would leave you with 15. So this is 1, this is 2, which makes sense because, again, it's our 3-cell arrow. Pull out 2, pull out 1. We're left with all the possible pairs here. I guess this obviously can't be 11. It can't be 12. Can it be 13? I think it can be 13 with 9 and 4. I think that's fine. Can it be 14 and 5? Can it be 16? Or can it be 15? Sorry. On 6. And the second you try to make this 16, then you need a 7. So it's 3, 4, and 5 with 4, 5, and 6. Okay, well, right here, this can't be 21, it can't be 22, it is at least 23 or 24. It can't, okay, and it can't be 24 because then you would need 7, 8, 9. It has to be 23. The way you make 23 is 8, 9, and 6. You can pull 6 out of here, which means this can no longer be 5. You can pull 6 out of here. Doesn't give us anything right now, but we get a 4, 3 from our 23. 9 gets pulled out of here. Three, four, five. 2 goes somewhere here, but I don't know enough. 1 goes somewhere here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a quintuple. This can't be 2 or 3. It can be 1, 4, 5. Maybe it's useful. We'll pencil mark it, and we'll pull out the 2, 3 from there. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Sorry. 2, 3. We have 1, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 4. I guess 6. What can I add here? This could be 1. Oh, it can't be 1. Sorry. It can't be 1 to make 7. So this is 2 to make 8. Or, oh, and it can't be 3 to make 9. Sorry. It can't be, so 6 added with this. It can't be 1 to make 7. So let's look at the next one. 2, 8 is fine. And it can't be 3 to make 9. So this is just simply 2 to make 8. That gives us 5 here. We'll place the 1 here so we know that this sums to a teen. Or not necessarily a teen, but Because it could be 12, which is not a teen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it can't be. If we make this 12, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4 are used, right? Then you need to place 5, 6, 7. That is way over 12. 5 and 7 already gets you to 12. So this cannot be 12. If it can't be 12, it can't be 13, it can't be 14. It needs to be at least 15. It can't be 16. It can be 17 and 18, I think. 18 and 3 digits seems doable. But we can't use 9. And if it's 18, we can't use 9. You can't have 7, but that means you make 11 with 6 and 5, which you can do. So 18 be 7, 6, 5. And then 17, I assume, is all possible from there. Because you can use the 8. So with the 7, you would do the 5, 6 again. But with... Oh no, 8 is still too high. Sorry. Maybe you can't do it. Hmm. Okay, I wanna think about this arrow right now. Because it can't be 4, 1, 4, 2. It can't be 4, 4. Can't be 4, 5 and 4 or 4, 6, and even if it could be 4, 6, that adds up to 10. So I think the only option, it can't be 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6, or 8. It definitely can't be 9 or 7, because that is way too high, so it must be a 3. That makes this a 7, which means it actually can't be 17. Not because I don't think we can sum to that, because I think we can sum to that, but simply because we just don't have the digits to do it. All right, if we make this 15, we've used 1, 5, 3, and 4. That means at the minimum we can do 2, 6, 7. And that's actually perfect. 2, 6, and 7, unless I can't add, which is very possible, adds up to 15. Hmm. I do notice that this has to be 8 because we have a 1, 9 pair here. So this is 8 and this is 9. Or also, I'm somehow just now seeing that this is a 4. It's just a naked single there. Pulls 4 out of here. That's probably been staring at me for a while. Let's also do this pair, given that we did the 4, 3, 7. We need to place 5 and 8, which is fine. And then we need to place 6 and 7, which we know the order for. This is 6, this is 7. Hmm. This can be 4, so we'll do the other side of the arrow here. 4 can't be 1, 3, 4. It can be 2, and it can be 5. Yeah, it can be 5. So, if it's 2, then this is 6. If it's 5, then it's 9. I don't think there are any other options for that. Which actually, I'm noticing now, because this can't be 6, this is kind of a weird thing, but 6 is limited here. And if 6 is limited here, we have a virtual 6 staring down here, which places 6 here in the box. I'm fairly... Oh, wait a second. Didn't I say if this was 15, it would have to be 672? Is that necessarily true? Because if this was 15, you'd use the 2 here. So you'd be left with 5, 6, 7. Sorry, no, if you use the 5 here, you'd be left with 8 that needs to be used. And that is too big. That is much too big. So I think this has to be 18. Need to place 2, 5, and 7. Oh yeah, well this just has to be 5, 6, 7, of course. So 7 goes here, 5 goes here. This becomes 2, 6. Can pull 6 out of here. This gives us our 8 here, 5 here. We can place 5 here. We can place 4 here. Adds up to 13. 4 and 9. We have a 1, 2 pair, which might be resolved in a second, but let's work through it. This is 3. This is 5. Maybe not. 4 gets pulled out, and 5 gets pulled out. So we are just left with a 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2 in this direction. Not sure what to do with that. Let's look at the pairs we're missing here. We need to place, what is it? 8 and 2. 2 gives us 2 and 8. We then need to place 1 and 4, as well as 3 and 9, which looks like a pair. Our 8 gives us our 7, 8. And then we're coming close here. We need to place 4, 3, and 9. So 4 needs to go somewhere here, but doesn't do it. Doesn't do it for us. So maybe it's time to look back here at this arrow, which is our only unsolved arrow. Okay. We've used 1, 2, 3. If we say that this is 4, then we used 4, 5. We used 6, 7. It's 8, 9. And 4, 8, 9 add up to 21. If this was 9, though, this was 9. This would have to be 8. 9, 8, 5 doesn't work. Place 9. Like, okay, well here's the easy thing. 8 definitely has to go on the arrow. That's I should put down right away. This can't be 4, so it is 5 or 9. Essentially, if this is 5, this becomes 9, and we get 9 plus 8, which is 17, plus 5 is 22. So yes, this simply just has to be 4, 9, 8. That gives us our 1, 9. We can place 5, which makes us a 5, 1, because to make 6, you need that. I guess technically, this wasn't our last unresolved arrow. It just, we didn't have any pencil markings on it, which made it feel very unknown to me. We have to place 3, which goes here, as well as 6. We need to place 2 here. We need to place 4 here. And we need to place 7 here. Then we only have a 5 missing. 5. And then we need to place across here, now that we've kind of resolved what's going on over here, we need to place 3 and 4, which gives us our 3, 9. 4, 9, 3. We need to place 7 and 9. 7 goes here. And finally, 9 goes right in the center, and we're done. 1837. Whew. I do love Philip's 1 to 9 puzzles. The pills seem to get me, though I think this time going in with the intuition from however long ago that was. It's probably over a month ago at this point, but going in with that intuition kind of helped me work through this a little bit better. Kind of remembering here that if it's not 1, then it has to be 2, right? Because it can't be 0. If it was 0, that would be fine, but no, that doesn't work in normal Sudoku. So it has to be either 1 or 2. The second you add a third digit in there, or a fourth digit in there, sorry, is when you can get to 30, because 6, 7, 8, 9. But again, 6, 7, 8, 9 is not, that wouldn't work because you couldn't have 3, 0. So you need at least a 5-digit arrow to have a 2 pill that has a 3 on it. And as uh, as a very famous person would say, Dems the breaks. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching.